Did you know that lobsters have blue blood? Hi YouTube, I got a haircut. Why is that funny? Speaking of funny haircuts, you should click pretty much anywhere around me right now. Or you can click on the link in the bar or wherever it is beside me, below me, around me, or above me if you're feeling too lazy right now. What clicking will do is take you to a channel called Player vs. Player. They are awesome. Yay!
Random bewildered face.
Alright, so now that we got all the weird out, let's talk. Today I want to tell you a story. This is my second story in a row. Wow! Today's story is about a boy. A boy who bought a t-shirt that said something funny on it. It was not inappropriate at all. He wore the shirt to school. Teachers saw it and told him to put a coat on. 4 teachers to be exact. Eventually, he got in trouble when he didn't put a coat on because he didn't see why he needed to put a coat on. What did that shirt say? It simply said, "I'm too cool for hell." Now I realize that hell could be considered a swear word, but to some people, hell could be a place according to their beliefs. And to most people, hell isn't really a swear word anyway, it's just kind of a word that's not a good word, but it's not really a bad word either. Point is, no one else was offended by it except the teachers. They should have gone to the principal and said something. Because let's face it, if lots of students had complained, then yeah, teachers should have told him to take the shirt off. But if only teachers are complaining, then why are they telling him to take the shirt off when it's just their opinion that it's an offensive shirt? I still don't understand how that shirt was offensive. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Story number 2, again, about a boy, who also bought a shirt with a funny saying on it. It wasn't offensive, really at all. He wore it to school. He got told to switch shirts or put a coat on. By only one teacher, but still. That teacher found it to be offensive. That shirt said, "Satan is a nerd." Now that boy happens to be me, and I didn't change my shirt that day. I ignored the teacher. Because I thoroughly enjoyed the shirt, and I didn't see how it was hurting anyone in any way. I mean, I'm a nerd, and I don't find it offensive to call people nerds. I just thought it was a funny shirt. And you know, I really believe in freedom of speech. I mean, obviously, if I have this show, I believe in freedom of speech. But I find that with freedom of speech, you get a lot of discrimination. Because people are allowed to express their views and express their opinions on things, a lot of other people in the world who might disagree with them are allowed to express their disagreements and make fun of the other people because they think they're stupid for believing or having opinions about what they have opinions about. It also provides for a lot of prejudice. I mean, because of freedom of speech, someone who wears a turban should be able to wear it into an airport, right? And yeah, they will, but they won't be able to leave that airport without being thoroughly searched. Because of prejudice / discrimination. I find it annoying that we're a country that prides ourselves in having freedom of speech. We're constantly fighting for our right to freedom of speech. But at the same time, we're constantly fighting others' freedom of speech. We're always arguing and debating because other people are trying to express their opinions. I mean, really, in the long run, all freedom of speech does is provide more space for discrimination in the world. And so, to be honest, I actually think it would be better for this country to not have a freedom of speech law. To take that away and say, believe what you want to believe, but don't go on and on and on about it because you're just gonna get yelled at. Instead of being thankful for this law, a lot of people abuse it and just use it to make fun of other people. And so therefore, I say we need to get rid of it. Because like most things that were created with the good intention, it has gone sour and has started to pull our country apart. I mean, literally, every time I've walked into an airport, I hear an East Indian name be called over the PA system and get them to come down and have their bags checked. It is ridiculous. Even the professional people of this country cannot be professional anymore. So yeah, freedom of speech law. Let's get rid of it. Unless you have a very good argument to disagree with me, in which case, comment down below and let me know what that is. I'd love to hear it. And now it's time for... Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Today's Support the Hater goes out to a YouTube user named Compax88. Compax88 is 22 years old, joined YouTube August 28, 2008, and lives in the United States. Compax88 left a comment on one of my videos saying, "I parked a f***ing truck between his teeth. How gay is that?" Well, Compax88, before I answer your question, I just want to verify. You're 22, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we got your age right. You're 22 years old. And back to your comment. You said you parked a truck between my teeth, and then you called that gay? Believe it or not, where I come from, owning a truck is really not gay at all. So that part of it isn't gay. And the fact that you parked a truck between my teeth, I really have no idea how you did that, because I don't remember it at all, but you must have some kind of really powerful drug for me to not remember that. So congrats to you on that. And I guess that could make it gay if I don't remember, because maybe you raped me while I was passed out. But I must say, if you were able to park the truck between my teeth, that is an accomplishment that is amazing, really. I mean, for this small gap to park a truck between it, that's impressive, I gotta say. So there's nothing really gay about that, man. You should stop beating yourself up. Really. you should. So please support this hater because they need all the help they can get. And now for today's shout out. Today's shout out goes out to a YouTube user named PikminManiac444.
Random horror face.
PikminManiac444 was the 10th person to comment on my last video. Congratulations, PikminManiac444. Shout out to you. Remember, if you'd like a shout out on one of my videos, just be the 10th person to comment on this video, and I'll be sure to give you a shout out in the next video. And if you'd really like to comment but don't have anything to say about anything else I've already talked about in this video, here is a weekly Would You Rather. Would you rather have freedom of speech in North America, or not have freedom of speech in North America, but also get rid of discrimination at the same time? Also remember, if there is a random face you would like to see me do, don't be afraid to comment down below and say what it is, because if you write it down, I will more than likely do it at some point in the next couple of episodes. Anyway, that's all I got to say for today and the rest of this week. I'm Isaac Goley, and thanks for joining me once again on Rant. Peace in. Comment and subscribe, comment and subscribe, comment and subscribe, and maybe favorite too.